So I thought maybe I'd go over the different types of peppers I planted this year, which ones I liked and which ones I didn't. So I ended up planting 4 different types of bell peppers this year. And what I wanted is I wanted a bunch of colored bell peppers. So I wanted some red, some orange, some yellow, and some green bell peppers. When you buy the colored bell peppers at the store, they're like over $1, like $1.25 a piece. They're expensive peppers. So I thought I'd try to grow as many as I could and save them so they don't have to be buying the peppers at the grocery store. So my first variety that I planted, this was a King Arthur. This is a King Arthur red pepper. These things are huge. They're generally very large and thick pepper. Really happy with the King Arthurs. I planted, these are the same varieties I actually planted last year, so I've tried these 3 colored varieties. I've tried these actually 2 years in a row, so I kind of got an idea of what I like and what I don't like after trying them twice. Definitely happy with the King Arthurs. They're very large, generally thick peppers. So this orange pepper is actually a gourmet, they call it it's a gourmet bell pepper. And as you can see, it's smaller than the red peppers, and what I have here may not generally show the true size that I typically get. So this smaller one here is probably closer to the typical size that I would get off this plant, or maybe even smaller than this. This one here is actually a large one. Probably one of the larger ones I've got off of the gourmet pepper plants. Now I have 4 plants of each one of these, so with 4 plants I do have a good idea of how these do. It's not just like I have a bad plant. I've got 4 of these, and they all generally produce a smaller orange bell pepper. So I'm not happy with the gourmets. Definitely going to try a different orange bell pepper next year. So this yellow pepper, this is an early sensation bell pepper. I actually thought I had 2 of these. I must have sliced the other one up. So I meant to have 2 of each one of these just to show. These are actually very large also, generally. They've done very well, especially here now toward the end of the year when the plant's gotten really healthy. So I'm pretty happy with this early sensation bell pepper. I would plant this one again. So for a green pepper, what I ended up, these are a big Bertha green pepper, and I don't know if you can tell, but they're very long, almost pointy green peppers. These are very large green peppers, so there's a lot. I want large green peppers, you know, I don't want small ones. So these are large, and I do like them. So I would definitely plant these again. They do kind of look funny because they look more like a poblano or something like that type of chili pepper. But these are a sweet bell pepper. These will also turn red, but I try to harvest them right before they turn red. Right when they change colors, and right before they change colors, the longer you can leave them on there, the better the bell pepper tastes. So I would do the Big Bertha again, but I think I'm going to try to look for another variety and see how another variety of green pepper does. But I want to stick with something large like this. So I would definitely plant this one again, but I think I'll go ahead and try another one just to see if I can try a different variety. So these here, which are very small, these are my jalapeno peppers. And of course I use these in salsas and stuff like that, but what we like to do is we like to make jalapeno poppers with them. Well, these are not very big for jalapeno poppers. So these are a jalapeno plant that I probably bought at Walmart. It's probably a Bonnie plant. And I just say, and it was an heirloom, and I just saved the seeds every year, and I've planted the same variety from seeds being saved for like the last maybe 4 to 5 years. So I think I've decided now that these just are not large enough, so I want to find a larger variety of a jalapeno pepper. So I'm fine with a hybrid or whatever. Doesn't have to be an heirloom, but I'd like to find a larger variety of jalapeno pepper. So, got any suggestions? Leave them down below. Now these here are Anaheim, I believe they're Anaheim chili peppers. Again, this was like a Bonnie plant that I had bought at Walmart and saved the seeds every year. It was heirloom, I just saved the seeds every year, and I'm very happy with these. I will keep planting these every year. They're very large chili peppers, and I can the chili peppers so I can use it in meals and stuff. They will turn red if you leave them on the vine long enough. So I may actually try to take some red ones of these. I may dry them. But I am happy with this. I believe it's an Anaheim chili pepper, and I will continue to save the seeds from these and just keep replanting them every year. Well, that's my varieties that I had planted this year. So I definitely want to find a different variety of orange. So I found one that's a blaze orange sweet bell pepper. I may try that one. If you got any other suggestions for an orange bell pepper, I'd like to find one that's a larger, thicker variety to grow. So any suggestions on that? And if you have any suggestions on like a big, large green pepper to grow, give me those as well. And probably the thing I want to find the most is probably a good jalapeno pepper. I want something that's probably at least twice this size. So right now these are probably only about 3 inches long. I'd like to find me a jalapeno pepper that's close to a 5-inch jalapeno pepper if I could do that. So any suggestions, post them below. If you guys have had any success with anything in your gardens, let me know. I'd really like to be able to find a couple varieties here that work better for me. Thanks for watching.